obelisk is one of the great national achievements of the ancient Egyptian. It's enough that the way it was cut and transported still puzzles the world till today. The work started by sending an expedition to the intended quarry to run tests on the rocks by digging different sizes and depths in the quarry to be sure of its suitability to the cutting of the obelisk. After choosing the location, the dimensions would be marked. Then the stone men leveled the surface of the location of extraction of the obelisk. That operation was done in two ways. The first is using chisels to remove the unwanted edges. The second is to heat up mud bricks and put them on the surface, then strongly pour cold water on them, and that would fracture the extra rocks and thus facilitates its removal and thus leveling the surface. The next step was marking precisely the dimensions of the obelisk by using ropes. Then white chalk or red resin would be used to line the tip of the obelisk. Its surroundings would be dug deeply on the four sides. Then wooden wedges would be placed wet so that the wood expands, allowing the detachment of the two sides of the obelisk. As for the final separation of the sides, especially the bottom one, it was considered the most accurate stage. On the sides, balls of diorite were used depending on their extreme heavy weight to achieve the needed cuts on the sides. For the bottom part, rounded trenches were cut and wood trunks were placed in them in equal distances. They were flooded with water or lit by fire. The groups of workers were divided according to the number of workmen, as each group was given a different task dealing with the body of the obelisk. The architect and the engineer both followed the progress of work on a daily basis. Their job was also to determine the difficulties facing the workers in order to find a solution for them. After all, it's indeed a mighty constructional work that needed all the expertise it deserves.